I have one question. What will be your definitions to be fluent in English?
I would say I would say if a person wants to become fluent in English, and if he thinks that speaking very fast and using very fancy words and stylish words and using an American accent is being fluent, then I think it's not fluency. Fluency, in my, according to me, a person is fluent if he is able to make the other person understand what he wants to say. If I am able to convey my thoughts, if I am able to convey my feelings to you, then I am fluent in English. I am making the other person understand what I want to say. That is fluency. And yeah, there are some grammar mistakes in that, and grammar mistakes will definitely be taken care of with time. But that person is not fluent who is using 100 fancy words, but the other person is not able to understand what he wants to say. Then this person is not fluent. Yeah. That's what I think.
Your answer is very admirable. Your answer is very admirable to me. And another question is, what will you talk about the MTI? It means mother tongue influence on accent.
Yeah, there is a mother tongue influence on accent because like we spoke Hindi as we were growing up. So I think it's difficult for me to acquire American or British accent, even if I watch American shows all the time. So there is some influence. There is some Hindi influence on my English accent. That is there, but it doesn't matter. I think it's not important to get the British accent and speak in American accent. It's okay. And I love my Indian accent. Whoever has, if you are habitual of speaking Bengali, and if there is a little Bengali accent in your English, it's perfectly okay. And I think you should love it instead of thinking that it's bad.
Yes, right. Only pronunciation should be in clear way.
Correct. The pronunciation should be correct, but that language influence is perfectly okay.
If we live in America, in that time we need the accent of America. And in spite of, we are Indians, we are united with vast difference. So you are living in which state? Belongs to which state? I don't know.
I belong born and raised in Delhi.
Okay. It means if you talk about West Bengal accents and Assam accents, Assamese language accents, there is also a lot of difference. So I think there is no matter on accents, but pronunciation would be in correct way. Syllable should be here in correct way.
Yeah. So just this is correctly. Pronunciation should be correct, and you should be able to make the other person understand what you want to say. That is the purpose of the language. So don't worry about the accent. That doesn't matter.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Any question do you have for me? I will try to answer.
Okay. So for you, do you think grammar is important? Are you learning grammar to become good in spoken English?
Yes, I will add here two things. For very beginners, you don't think about grammar. You suppose I am now. What much grammar we have learned up to the 12 board exams, that is sufficient to be a fluent in English. But when I go to schools, not only many of our co-learners, they do a lot of wrong. If in that time I thought of about grammar, then I will not able to start to speak. So in my convey, don't shy or hesitate about grammars. And when you will see your recording video, in that time you will get opportunity to correct yourself that where you are doing. If you ask me about me, sometimes I also do wrong. But when I hear, no, I don't need anybody to correct me. I can correct myself because I have the sufficient grammar knowledge to improve myself. Because of practice, my brain can't manage in that time. So practicing is important, and obviously, grammar is very important to be fluent in English, to be expert in English.
Okay.
This is my answer.
Okay, that's
Will
great.
you tell?
And I feel that if you only want to speak English well, if you just want to be good in spoken English, then you don't need much grammar. You can just, learn a few basic tenses, and you can just learn the forms of verbs, and that will be good to, and you will be good to go, and you can speak well. But if you want to become a writer, and you have to give it, if you have to take exams, English exams, IELTS exam, or if you have to become a very good writer, then you can't make a single grammar mistake. Then you have to master the grammar.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
So, sorry, I'm telling you that when we use past perfect tense, we use always past perfect tense. The first, it means that in the sentence the sentence should be in two parts. And first, which is the first happened, the fact which is first happened, that is used in the simple past, and which is happened in seconds, that is used in the past perfect tense. Correct. Yes, in that time we use the which is happened in last, we use the had. But right. Sometimes we are able to see that we are using had. So, yes. Tell me three, four sentence using had.
Yes.
So sometimes
so why this had comes, you want to know that?
Yes. Okay. Yes.
So say, if I want to say, I had eaten my food before you came. I had finished my food before you came, right? So this means that before he came, I had already finished my meals. Okay. So I used finish. Finish is a verb, and I use the third form, because with had, we only use the third form of a verb. Okay. So here, has or have is also a verb, right?
Yeah.
Has and have is a helping verb, as well as it is also a verb. Like if I'm saying
it is also a main verb. Yes.
Yeah. I had finished my food. Instead of that, I can say I had my food, because sometimes we say take tea, sometimes we say have tea. Have tea means khana, right? So instead of finished, I can say I had my food. That means I had taken my food. But instead of word take, or instead of saying eaten, instead of saying finished, I'm saying I had my food. So we are using had like a third form of the verb have. We are using it as a verb in its third form. That is why we say that. Okay?
Yes. So first had is used as helping verb.
Yes.
Next had is used as root verb. It is the form of V3.
Yeah.
Yes.
First one is the helping verb to indicate that this is past perfect tense. Yes. The second one is the main verb, and I'm using the third form of it. So I had my tea. I had my dinner. He had his food. So we can use two had together when we are talking about eating something or drinking something.
Yes.
Yeah. Or it can be it can be used in case of nap also. I had a small nap. I had a short nap. So this means I had taken a short nap, but instead of take, I'm using the word have, and the third form is had. I had taken a short nap. Can be said as, we can say this as, I had a short nap.
Yes.
So that way now it's clear.
Now I am asking you. Okay. Yes, now it was clear, in spite of sometimes what happens that I get confused to prepare the sentence.
Okay.
So that's why I want to discuss that which I feel comfortable to use any sentence with using had.
If there are any problems in forming the sentences with sentence structure, then you should read a lot. If you start reading 5-6 pages every day of newspaper, magazine, storybook, anything that you like, reading will give you it will tell you how to frame sentences, and it will teach you sentence structure. So reading also helps when you want to frame sentences correctly. Yeah. And start writing as well. And do you watch English movies?
No, generally I don't watch the movie. Okay. Generally I don't watch movie.
But if you start watching English shows, English movies, interviews, comedies, English cartoons, then it will be helpful.
Yes, it is. No. I used to watch the conversation video, not through our channel also. In any topic,
Okay.
On any topics, in random way, I used to say that topics. And as I told you that I am a psychologist from, I think it is 10 years back. I am always used to study on child psychology. These are maximum not on our India basis. These are from foreign country basis. You always used to study on that. I like it. I am very fond of this area.
Fond of studying psychology. You're fond of psychology, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
yes,
tell me about your children.
I am blessed of one kid only. He has grown up. He is busy himself now. He is now 17 plus. He is
Okay. It's
17 plus.
It's a daughter?
No.
Son. Okay, your son is 17 years
Yes.
old. Okay, so what is he doing right now?
He has cleared the 12 boards current year. Now he is preparing for JEE. So let's see what happens. And we falls in general, no, it is very hard to get a chance in any reputed institute. So tell me, ma'am, are you involved in any other job, or you are running only YouTube channel?
I used to have my coaching center. I used to run my coaching center at home. So it was doing well. I used to teach spoken English and other subjects as well. And before that, I used to do a job also before, my daughter was born. So, but after COVID, I started YouTube channel. I started my YouTube channel. But right now, YouTube is taking so much time. I'm not doing anything else. So I am only, working on YouTube and making scripts and having conversations with people. That's what I do right now.
Okay, very nice. Then it means now your area is only YouTube, and it is growing faster, I think. Growing faster, and you are you are enjoying also. You are enjoying also.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm loving it.
Yes, I will tell you one thing here, that to run a YouTube channel, it is not so easy for the first time.
Correct.
You should, for the first time, it is very hard. It may be you may have the skills, in spite of you should have the skills of tacti area. It means I'm telling about the edit area. That is also important. And consistency also important, and body language also important, right? So that is not so easy. Recently, I have opened a channel.
Yeah, having a successful YouTube channel is also not easy, very difficult. It took me a lot of time.
Yes. Yeah, it takes a lot of time.
Correct.
When did you open your YouTube channel?
I started my YouTube channel 3 years back.
Okay. I think you are uploading their grammar also, right?
I uploaded grammar videos initially. Initially, I uploaded grammar videos, but people didn't, watch grammar videos much. Then I started uploading conversation videos. So people are loving them more.
Yes. Right. And anything else? Do you have?
No.
Right now you are talking with me from Delhi. Right now you are talking with me from Delhi.
Right now I am in Noida. We shifted to Noida 10 years back, but I was born and raised in Delhi. So we shifted to Noida 10 years back. So this is also very close to Delhi. So I am currently talking to you from Noida. For 2-3 months, you can send me message again. So it was so lovely talking to you. Yeah. Okay, then.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Bye-bye. It was so lovely talking to you.
Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.
I really enjoyed.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.